This is a video about how I run my SMMA, only spending 30 minutes a day working. Now, for the past 2 weeks, I was sick and then recovering, and I was doing the minimum possible work to keep everything functioning, keep clients happy, keep payments coming in, etc. And what amazes me now that I'm healthy, looking back on this period, is I was able to keep my business running, only working 30 minutes a day. And this really speaks to the power of building a business, building a machine that can run itself. Now, there have been times where I worked very, very hard, many hours per day, to build the machine of my business to where it is today. It was getting clients, hiring team members, etc. But over the past 2 weeks, when I look at what happened, I had clients. The ad platforms themselves, Google and Meta, were doing the majority of the work. Their algorithms constantly running in the background, serving the ads dynamically to thousands of people. Then on top of those ad platforms, we have our automations, Zapier, Make.com, spreadsheets, email, SMS notifications. So every time the ad platforms generate a result, those results are communicated to our clients in real time through our automations. And that right there is about 70% of the work. Then the other 30% of the work is my team looking over those ad accounts, looking over the key metrics weekly. And for some of our clients now, I have my team taking on the role of client management. So every now and then a client will have a question, they'll email, and my team will respond. Now, the half an hour I spent every day working was mostly spent responding to client questions, and then when a task came up, assigning that task to my team to complete, because my team is now completely trained on Google Ads and Meta Ads, so there's not that much I have to do on a go-forward basis. So in a way, this was the silver lining of being sick, is proving that this system could function well without me. Now, in reality, I probably spent about an hour to an hour and a half working every day, but about an hour of it was spent doing my daily YouTube video, and then 30 minutes was spent running the business. Now, of course, my business didn't actually grow during this time. And for 2025, I want my agency to grow greatly. So I will be spending a lot of time acquiring new clients, building more systems, potentially hiring more people. We'll see. So it's not going to grow by itself, but it will maintain by itself. And the progress I lock in when I do sign on new clients, when I do build new systems, is able to maintain itself without my direct day-to-day involvement. And really, this is the beauty of having your own business, is you build a machine that works for you. You free yourself, you free your time, you free your energy. Tim Ferriss, I remember, had this thought experiment. I believe it was from the 4-Hour Workweek, but the thought experiment was, what would you do if you were only allowed to work 30 minutes a day? Or maybe it was 1 hour a day, something like that, like a very short amount of time. And it forces you to prioritize the most important things and then to build systems to keep everything running on the back end. And with advanced AI coming into the picture in 2025, I plan to add that into my agency. This is going to get even more crazy. So the silver lining of me getting sick for almost 2 weeks was that I proved to myself how the business can run itself. And I can spend 80% of my working hours in 2025 growing the business rather than maintaining the business. And that is going to be massive. So right now on YouTube, there's a lot of gurus selling courses, SMMA, agency, influencer stuff, etc. And the topic of online business remains more popular than ever. And I think there's a deep truth and also a deep misconception in what most gurus are talking about today. The great truth is that at its core, the lifestyle they talk about after you've built a successful business is every bit as amazing as they say it is. It may be a little bit less glamorous, but it's every bit, that freedom is every bit as amazing as they say it is. And the great misconception is that they make it seem easier than it actually is to get to that place and to build the machine, to build the personal habits, to build the skills, to forge yourself into the person required to build that business. For example, I've been in the game for almost 9 years now, and I would say it was only 2 or 3 years ago that the business really got to a place where it gave me a lot of freedom. So the idea that you're going to build a business like this in a couple of months is a huge exaggeration. So I strongly encourage anyone watching this video to build their own business, to pursue freedom, but also to know it's going to take longer than most people will lead you to believe. Let me know in the comments below what your plans are for 2025. That's it for this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.